Hi Jane, this is Kay with Flash Forward Digital Marketing. I spoke with Jackie the other day and as promised I've created a short video for you. It's going to show you some tips and tricks on how you can improve your online presence and stay ahead of your competition. So to start, I've got your website pulled up here and I just want to show you a few places where your website's lacking and why it's ranking lower for you for wildlife services up there in Addison. And the first thing that I want to go over with you is your content. And I can see here that you've got a whole lot of really nice photos on here. It's a really nice layout, but you don't have a whole lot of content. And the one thing that I can tell you about Google is they love content. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on your home page, okay? So when people are searching for, wildlife or pest control in Addison, Google crawls the websites on the internet, okay? They search and then they rank those results. Google's looking for keywords. They're trying to figure out, what that website should be found for. So when Google comes in, they're crawling your website content and they're trying to figure out, what services you offer and what areas you serve, okay? So if someone's searching for wildlife or pest control, right, in Addison, Illinois, and you literally have the term, wildlife services or wildlife, exterminating and wildlife control in Addison on your website, that's going to make you a whole lot more relevant, okay? It's going to make it much more likely that you're going to show up towards the top of that Google page. So you're going to want to have these keywords and key phrases listed about 10 to 15 times at a minimum, and this is really going to ensure that they're going to be able to find you, okay? Now, if we do a search for, wildlife control in Addison, you're going to find at the very top of the page is going to be the paid advertisements, right? And that's the whole reason that they're seated at the top of that page is because people are paying to have those advertisements right there, right as you open up that Google page. When you go a little bit further down, you're going to find what's called the Google Map Pack, okay? And these top three that are listed here, these are the ones that are going to receive, a lot of the work because they're super easy to find, right? They're right at the top and they're listed right away, okay? Right here, you guys are at the top of that map pack, which is fantastic. Really happy to see that. One of the reasons that you're at the top of that map pack probably has to deal with your citations, the number of Google reviews that you have, and again, those citations play a big part in staying up at the top of that map pack. Once you go below that map pack, you're going to find yourself in the organic listings. And the same things really apply. You want to be on that front page and ideally within the top 3 positions, okay? So, the most people are going to find you once they scroll down on this page. All right, so let's take a look at your competitor, your local competitor here. I'm going to pull up their website. And here we've got nuisance wildlife control, okay? And you can see here right away they've got, some nice pictures. They've got a whole lot more content than you guys do on your first page. And that's really important. I think I just spoke about that. Having that 1,500 words, it definitely would behoove you to include a lot more of your content on that page. And that's definitely going to allow you to beat them out and get you a lot higher on that first page of Google in the organic section especially. All right, so why don't we go to a paid tool that I use. Okay, it's called Ahrefs, and we're going to talk about why they were listed first or higher than you in the organic section. And so if you look at these two numbers right here, this is your UR and your DR, okay? UR number is more of a trust rating. It means how much Google trusts your website, okay? And the DR is more or less kind of like a popularity thing. It's how powerful Google looks at your website, okay? It kind of ranks how powerful it feels it is in their eyes. And this number increases based off of the amount of backlinks that you have, and not just the backlink number, but the relevancy of those backlinks as well. Okay, now a backlink refers to a link that points back to your website. So a good example of this would be if you have like a blogging website that wrote an article about wildlife services and it, more or less listed your website URL as a company that they were recommending, that would be considered like one backlink, okay? Just so you understand, not all backlinks are created equal. So, the more relevant backlinks you have, the more trust and power you gain, and that's really important, okay? Now, These backlinks also are coming from 32 different domains, and only 13 of those backlinks have power behind them. Okay, so you need to remember that too. Backlinks are important, but again, the relevancy of those, really important. Now we're going to talk about keywords. Okay, so keywords, again, very important to have on that first page of your website. Currently, they have 443 keywords, right? Let's pull up some of those keywords and see how they're ranking. So the keywords that they're using on the front page of their website are pretty good. So they've got animal control in Plainfield, 60 people a month are looking for that. Skunk removal in Naperville, you've got 30 people looking for that a month. Orland Park animal control, 60 people looking for that a month. Even just trapping in general, right? Trapping, 150 people are looking for this a month. Elmhurst animal control, 20 people a month. So you kind of get the idea here where I'm going. All right, so again, those keywords are super important when they're placed on that first page of your website. Now let's take a look at yours real quick, right? As my computer plays catch up here, I apologize for the lagginess. So here we've got your page pulled up. Right now your UR number is 27. Your DR is 3.5. Ideally, you'd like to see these two numbers closer together. You've got 444 backlinks, so you're exceeding the number of their backlinks. However, remember that it's the relevancy of those backlinks that plays a part, right? In these numbers right here. These are coming from 185 different referring domains, and 149 of those backlinks have power behind them. So that's not too bad, but you're lagging here in your keywords. You see that number right there, 227? And it's not even the number of keywords, but it's the quality of those keywords, right? So we're looking here, and we don't have a lot of quality keywords here, and that's going to play a part in the relevancy and how you're positioned right on that first page of Google. All right. So just to kind of take a look here back at your website, the importance of those keywords, let's just recap, right? You want to incorporate as many of those keywords and phrases as you can, okay? And then that's going to get you ranking higher, because the more people that find you, the more people that will go to your website, and the more customers that will be calling you. So the importance of those 1,500 words on that home page really does make a difference, okay? We went over your UR and your DR ratings and how you want to raise those numbers with the number of backlinks, and not just the backlink number, but the relevancy of those backlinks, right? We want to see what your competition has, and we want to beat them out, okay? And that's going to show Google that you have more authority, and then in turn, it's going to increase your ranking. So if you implemented some of these strategies today, you could be, not just on that front page of Google in the map pack, but you could also rank higher in that organic section, okay? And also it's going to allow you to stay ahead of your competition, which is really important, right? So in closing, I hope that you found this video helpful, and I hope you can find some time to implement these tips and tricks in your website. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Feedback is very much encouraged and appreciated, and I look forward to talking to you with a little bit more and getting some feedback from you. Again, thank you for your time, and have a great day.